Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Dace
Hey peeps.
from Stonebeak Productions, and today him and I have some exciting stuff we want to share with you. So that's this stuff. Last year was the first time we ever tried this company, and it's a vegan candy company. Well, it's not all vegan, but they have vegan options. And we tried it for the first time last year, and we loved it, and we've been really craving some ever since. So we looked up on their website just to look at the kinds that they had available, and because of the craziness that is COVID-19 that is going around, they have a discount with free shipping and I think discounts on bundles. And so this one was called the Vegan Couch Surfer.
Totally, and that's why we're on the couch.
Yes.
Surfing up.
Yep, surfing it up. But so yeah, we decided to go with that one because we liked the look of it, and today we're going to share that with you. Cool.
So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take turns picking a flavor. We're going to sample a piece and share our thoughts, just say the name and stuff about it, and just go on to the next one more or less.
And there are some repeats from the last time that we tried, but we'll tell you which ones those are when we get there. So
yeah, why don't you start off? We got some choices here.
There's so many, it doesn't even matter at this point what we go with first. Let's revisit one we've tried before.
Yeah, sure.
So this one is called Vegan Shark Attack, and they're like blue sharks with little pieces of what? It says blueberry flavored gummy candy with real fruit pieces.
Yeah.
And this one is a fruity one. This is the one we've had before. I thoroughly enjoyed this one.
I love these ones. They're fantastic.
I love that they come in such little tiny packets, because then you don't really have to have like these massive
Man, I'll be all for massive packs of this stuff.
Massive packs. Oh. The smell of that. Oh my god.
Oh, look what I got. 4 stuck together.
Man, the smell right off the bat is very like...
It reminds me of candy from when I was much younger.
I thought these were going to be the same kind as the sharks we get in Canada here that are not vegan. You know, the ones that have like the white underneath?
And by we get the ones that we just have in Canada. We don't get non-vegan anything, so...
Yeah, that's all I mean. Oh, this one's so good. The thing about vegan gummy candies is because there's no gelatin, it's harder. Not harder as in like you can't bite through it, but gummy candies that are full of gelatin they're more squishy and stretchy. These ones are a little bit more dense, but I don't sense that much with these ones.
I don't notice that at all, to be honest.
They do put a disclaimer on their website.
Interesting.
About that. And we'll also link them below so that you guys can go check them out.
Totally.
Because they are, amazing.
Yeah, they're so good.
Alright, I think it's your turn.
Well, I think I'll share my thoughts on the flavor a little first. So man, I don't remember what it would have been that I had years ago, but there's something very similar. It might have even just been like blue sharks from way back. There's just something in that just tastes very familiar to me. Yeah. A really rich and full fruit flavor.
Oh, totally. Like there is no sense of like
artificial anything. Yeah, like it's so good. It's just so fulfilling having something like that. When we have candy, we typically will have like one a day.
This is gonna be like an overload for us.
Yeah, this is a huge amount because like we don't just like consume and consume and consume. Yeah. It's just like one a day when we're feeling like it.
Like this one is made with so actual apple pieces, fruit juice concentrates. So like the stuff that they actually put in here are not all the time like natural flavorings and stuff, but they do have more of a natural.
Yeah, it's always leaning more towards the natch.
They're also a product of Germany.
Yeah.
But the bag and the packaging and distributing, I think, is all in Canada.
Yep. Montreal. Definitely. Alright, so let's see what we got. I know one.
Oh, there's so much.
Yeah, there's more than we even realize.
There's 10 here, I think, total.
Well, I was definitely really intrigued to check out the Wicked Witches. So, this is a fruity type blue raspberry flavored gummy candy.
I was asking you this yesterday, but what is blue raspberry? It's like raspberry, but
who knows? Who knows? I have no idea. So we're gonna check these out.
This one.
Yeah.
Like the backs and the. Does it say what kind of fruity it is?
Just fruity.
Blue raspberry. Oh, you just said that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, so initial things will be the smell. Bizarre.
Oh, what? What is that smell?
I think that was just like plastic, to be honest, because I don't smell it anymore, but it smelled bizarre.
Yeah, that just smelled like plastic.
So, we got that nice little,
okay.
There we go, witch with her broom.
That initial smell was plastic, but now it's a little more. Oh, these ones are tough.
Yeah, I think that's what they meant, because like the blue sharks
Yeah,
are
these
just
ones
as
are a lot more
soft and as any other candy, but these are
more
tough. Yeah.
What color was yours? Red and
a red head with a blue.
yeah, this one's a white. Oh, that one's a lot more dense for sure. Is there carnauba wax in this one? There is. Interesting. That's so dense.
So what I'm noticing right off the bat with this one is that unlike some other candies, like the blue shark, for instance, that we just had, this one doesn't leave as much of like a flavor in your saliva.
Yeah.
You kind of just let it sit there to taste it. Whereas sometimes when you're having candy, like while you're sloshing everything around, you just automatically have this overload of sugary sweetness in your mouth.
This one does less than that.
Yeah. This one you've kind of got to...
This one's more subtle.
Yeah, it's very subtle. You've kind of got to go out of your way to think about what you're picking up flavor-wise.
Yeah. They're not bad. They're just very like... They're very, very stuck on my teeth right now.
Yeah, they're very... It's like taffy or toffee or whatever.
I would relate it to that.
But the flavor is nice. I'm loving it.
It's just
nice
hard
and
to chew.
soft.
I think let's do something sour this time.
Sure. Switch it up. Let's bring closure to the candy family.
Let's do another one that we've tried before. This one is dinosaurs.
Sour dinos.
And it's sour, fruity flavored gummy candy. And it's on the sour scale, it says intense. I don't remember any of them being intense the last time we tried it. Because we have had sour in the past, of course, but I don't remember them being.
I love sour stuff. It's so good.
I'm less crazy about sour, and I think it's more because of like the gritty, grainy that I'm not into. Especially when it leaves your tongue like open and raw. Oh, that is like the worst.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to buy Sour Patch Kids all the time, and I would just like down the pack until my tongue was splitting in 100 different places and just bleeding and raw and wretched.
That just smells like sugar to me. Like straight up sour sugar.
Yeah.
Like, you know, at the end of the Skittles bag, it just smells like Skittles.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I'm gonna go with a blue T-Rex.
Ooh, what do I get? Oh man, that was one thing I loved about this one last time was like, we got green, red, purple, yellow, blue, orange-ish, and each one has a different flavor. So the fact that we're only sampling one, the choice has got to be such a wise choice. I'm gonna go with purple.
This one?
Purple T-Rex by the look of it.
It
looks more like
a hunchback.
It looks more like a Bigfoot, to be honest. He weaseled his way into this bag.
if you suck on it in a certain way, it has like a sourness to it. But if you're just biting and chewing, it's fine.
Mm.
But this reminds me more of like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, for sure. Just
But
not
less
as
artificial
sour.
flavoring.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Sour Patch Kids is definitely way more. What is that? I'm getting notifications on my phone. But yeah, the Sour Patch Kids is definitely more sour. That one's nice.
Mm-hmm. So it's not as soft as the sharks, but
And not as hard as the Witchin.
yeah, it's kind of
It's in
starting
between.
to go towards the harder direction, but just fantastic. And I noticed that the sourness, once you have that initial layer off, which is pretty quick, it just tastes like you're doing any other gummy style.
Yeah.
But there's still a bit of like residual graininess,
Yeah, for sure.
which I like.
I think it's your turn.
How about we let the audience choose? This one? Oh no, okay, you want this one. All right. So we have vegan sparkling bears. And this one is actually a bestseller. So we got two colors. This is in the cocktail category. And it's white wine flavored vegan gummy candy.
And we actually have already tried this one.
Yeah.
We got the, they come with like little packs of sample packs of a certain kind.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we got a sample pack of maple leaves, which is like a maple flavored. Oh,
Ooh.
that one is so subtle. It
really is. Oh man. So yeah, after you.
So these ones, I'll show you. They are just like gummy bears.
Yep. And that's
But
mine.
They're not as like squishy.
Yeah,
as-
definitely not.
They're more dense.
Yeah. But they're sweet.
I think I'd prefer the pink over the white.
I think I like both, honestly.
The white has more, or the pink has more flavor to it to me. But these ones are great for like, if you're really into subtle candies that are still sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not too sour, it's not too fruity, it's not too this or that.
I
And
agree.
it's a nice density too.
Yeah. And that one reminds me of something I've had in the past too, but which is no surprise because like candy is candy. It's going to be inspired or based
A
off
lot like.
other things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like that one a lot.
Me too. I like the subtlety of that one.
Yeah, there's like a unique flavor hidden in there
It's
that
different.
comes out in waves almost.
It's nothing like to me that I've tried before.
Yeah, certainly. Just kind of similar in ways, but not completely.
Okay. I'm going with another sour.
Oh, another sour.
Yeah. So this one's called Sour Power, and I'll just show you the bag. I love the little designs that they have on each one.
I agree.
And all the vegan ones will have this little badge up here, the ring, that just says vegan on it,
Yeah, just
just
so
to
you
let you
know.
know. So this one is sour, fruity, flavored gummy candy. And this one is also supposed to be intense, which I doubt it's going to be.
Yeah. I think they just use intense as a way of saying like, oh, it's in the sour category as opposed to the like mellow types or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, that would make sense.
Because like there isn't actually degrees of
Fruity.
intensity. It's just all the sour ones say intense. All the non-sour ones say things
fruity.
like fruity, or this one down here was what was it, cocktail. So like this is like the most
Oh, okay.
yeah subtle of them.
This one just smells like the dinosaurs to me. A little bit more of a fruit flavor or smell to it.
Man, interesting.
Actually, maybe less of a...
Smells like Bulk Barn going down the candy aisle almost. Yeah, interesting.
So I had a red one.
what
They're
color?
kind of like...
Yeah, we got red, yellow,
They're little
purple,
pucks.
green. Oops. I'm gonna go with a green. It's an interesting green. It's kind of like a swampy
Yeah.
green.
This one's even more subtle than the dinosaurs, I think.
Could be the surface area too.
True.
Okay, interesting. These taste like wine gums almost.
Yeah.
Or at least
sort
the
of.
green. I taste that big time for the green one. Nice and chewy.
Yeah, these are definitely not like a dense one.
Yeah, I like that.
Very subtle. There's not really much to talk about with that one, in my opinion. It just smells like fruit and has sugar on it.
I think there'd be more to say if we were going to sample every single color of every single pack,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
yeah, we're not going to do that.
And yeah, your turn.
Okay, what am I thinking? Oh, how about we
I knew it.
go with the baby elephants? These will be interesting. So these are another fruity flavored gummy candy. So that really doesn't give us much to work with.
No.
But it says apple, grape, pear, peach, yada yada yada.
I like the
packaging. Yeah, same here.
This one's more artsy.
Oh man, the colors and these ones are clear.
Yeah, these ones. I don't know if you guys can. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see plenty. Oh man, I'm
Oh,
stoked.
it smells nice.
Yeah, it smells like.
Go ahead.
It smells like goodness.
This one's a subtle smell. Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with this little guy. Schwing.
Yeah, and I'm getting an orange one. I like that these are clear.
Wow. Holy smokes. They just like separate right from your teeth when you bite into them. That's crazy.
That's very soft. That reminds me of original gummy bear texture. There's something interesting about the flavor of this one.
I recognize the flavor of this one. Again, it's probably just some candy I would have had as a kid or something.
I would say these are my favorite so far, to be honest. They have a nice flat flavor to them. It's like subtle, but it's still not subtle, if that makes sense. It's not as subtle as the wine.
Yeah, definitely. It has like a subtle kick to it though. There's just something unique in that that's just like, oh, I'm there, and then it's just like this soft taste that spreads out.
Totally. Really want to do these ones.
Sweet.
So these ones are called sour cukes, which is just cucumbers for those who don't know.
And it's intense.
Yes, this one is another sour one. Lemon, strawberry, pineapple, and orange are the flavors within this one.
Nice.
They've also got natural coloring, which is carrot, safflower, spirulina, and lemon.
Yeah, it's so cool. Some of these have like turmeric and paprika.
For their colorings and flavorings and stuff, which I think is so cool.
Yeah, definitely fantastic.
I think all the sour ones are just gonna smell like sugar until you like
Start tasting, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that these ones are, we have a variety of
half eating.
yeah, like so this one is
Same
red and yellow,
yeah.
and then we got like green and yellow, and then I'm not sure how many other. I don't think there are a ton of different colors. It might even just be those two. So I will do this one. Oh.
This is my favorite sour one so far. I've had the most flavor from this one.
I would say so.
Definitely. This one is a lot more potent of a flavor.
Yeah.
The sour is nice on this one too.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
I was curious as to what they were going to do with the cucumber part.
Yeah, because if we look at the ingredients,
I think it's
there's
just the
nothing.
shape.
Yeah, there's nothing cucumber related about it. We got lemon, strawberry, pineapple, orange, and yeah, that's spirulina, carrot, blackcurrant for the coloring, safflower, potato, tapioca for the modified starch. So yeah, interesting stuff. Man, I love when it's not so soft that it just like breaks away and then you just swallow the pieces because you're like, oh, well, this is done. Like this is still intact, but it's like enough that you can just chew on it without it vanishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Oh, so good. All right.
3 left, as if.
Yeah, as if. I'm gonna go with sour rainbow bears. I love the coloring of this package. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another intense one.
The purple color on that's nice.
Yeah, all the colors in here are amazing.
This one smells more fruity than sugary.
Yeah, oh, just look at that.
I think I'm gonna go with purple.
Definitely blue for me. Man, just look at the crystals on this thing. Just like loaded. Not really focusing, but
It's not, no. That one's soft.
It's soft and chewy. Even though all these are, this one's a little like more chewy.
This one's easier. It's not getting stuck to my teeth. I like that. It tastes like the grape candies you would normally get. Or like those purple freezies. That's what that tastes like.
Interesting. Yeah, the blue one, for me, just tastes like another kind of candy. I'm not sure what though. Maybe slightly like Gushers from way back.
There's only apple, grape, pear, and peach.
Interesting.
So they might have like mixed kinds or something.
Oh, so good.
Turmeric, black carrot, blackcurrant, paprika. Love that.
As if we're down to 2.
Do you know which one I'm gonna go for?
Yep.
You're right. So yeah, these ones, I have an idea of what these ones are gonna be like already, because these are called vegan sour peach hearts. So they're essentially sour peaches, but the vegan version, of course.
Yeah, and heart form.
Yeah, in heart form.
Super cool.
This one has a lot less ingredients in it. So yeah, peach flavored gummy candy, and it's intense, which just is, I mean, it just means it's sour.
Yep.
And there's actually peach juice in this, so it's not just like artificial things.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, sour peaches. That's what that smells like.
Big time, yeah. I would say so.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so squishy. I think I'm gonna really like these.
I'll go with the yellow one. Just look at that. Wink, wink, wink. Super soft. Immediately the flavor of sour, fuzzy peaches.
Yep. I think fuzzy peaches is denser though. These ones are way softer.
Yep, this is like eating a peach. And I can actually taste the actual peach. I'm getting hints of it as if I'm literally biting into a fresh peach. That's amazing.
And because of how soft it is, it's almost like you're actually getting like the juices of like...
Oh, dripping down your chin, just sloshing.
I remember how messy peaches were when I was a kid.
Oh man.
Oh, those wretched things. And then you would just like suck on the pit to get all like the last bit of it off.
Oh.
I haven't had a peach in years. Well, we've had it, but just like frozen variety that we would put in like blends or something. But I haven't had like a fresh peach. I wanted to kind of save this one for last because this one's the most interesting to me.
Yeah, we got vegan aloha and they're green and yellow pineapple style fruity ones.
Yep.
With real fruit pieces.
Oh, so like the shark ones.
Yep. So it's not that everyone has real fruit pieces, but some of them do. And it's
ice cream.
Oh, a nice smell.
And they even have like the grid pattern.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah. They're not strongly smelling like pineapple.
No. But they taste amazing.
Does it taste like pineapple to you? No? There's pineapple juice and apple pieces. Oh my gosh, that is so not
good.
pineapple. Not strong anyway.
No, but
okay,
it's so good.
It's there.
And this is another one that reminds me of something else, sort of, but I could not put my finger on this one.
These ones are really nice. A nice subtle pineapple taste.
Yeah.
These aren't overly sweet. They're not overly flavorful.
Mm-hmm. If you're not into chewing and you just like sucking on something for a while, this is like the perfect one for that. Oh, so they do have like this, I think it's called, something bar.
Oh, yes.
They have one product that's just like the mega load of
it's not even
the
like,
candy.
Yeah, it's not a product. It's like a bundle almost.
Yeah.
And it's where you pay like $200 and you get like samples of every single flavor that they have.
Yeah, like
it's definitely want to try that one.
Yeah, someday we want to do that.
So they do have a bunch of other types of candies as well. So they've got like cola belts, raspberry belts,
blueberry belts.
Yeah, they're like these like little flat belt things,
Yeah.
and they are sour. They have cola bottles as well. I think, what else have we seen?
The maple leaf ones we mentioned are
maple
like
leaf ones?
red and white colored. And those are really sweet.
Kind of brown too.
Okay.
I think it's more like a brown, maybe red. But
Interesting.
anyway, yeah, those ones are nice. They're a subtle flavor too.
Yeah.
It's not like crazy maple tasting.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, what else do they have? So many other kinds.
Yeah, they really have a ton of options. Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely a lot that we haven't tried and ones that we do want to try.
That's why we want to get the bar at some point, because it's probably the biggest bang for your buck.
And I don't know if it's all vegan varieties though. Like I'm sure you can ask for all of them.
Yeah, you could probably specify and just say like, yeah, we want certain things but not other things.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that we had a few repeats, but I like that they weren't all mostly repeats.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even remember what the last ones we had were. There was definitely more.
Yeah, we had a bunch, so
yeah.
And that was almost a year ago.
Yeah. Actually, almost exactly.
Yeah.
And we're about like 2 weeks off or something.
I think
3 weeks off.
Yeah.
Because we got them for your birthday, so that was exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember having GT over, and he was just loving the candy because he's another big candy head as well.
Yeah, and these ones I like because they're like marketed as gourmet candy, so it's not just like crap candy.
Yeah, you don't just like handful this kind of stuff. Like, I mean, you could, but
totally
when we have stuff like this, it's like
we like to savor
like
it.
one piece.
Yeah, as much as we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely enjoy this, and it's definitely been something that's a long time coming that we've been wanting to try more flavors.
Yeah, totally.
Because as soon as I surprised him with the candy, we were immediately on the site looking at all the other options they had.
Oh man.
They have so many other kinds
that
we were really
do.
excited to be trying. But we like going with the bundles because they are, first off, cheaper, and yeah.
So let's just do a quick recap, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll both decide on if we were going to have another piece right now, which would we go with out of all these packs. So we got the vegan sour peach hearts. We got these sour cukes. And on my side I have these other two, sour power and the vegan sparkling bears.
Then we have baby elephants, shark attack, vegan aloha, which is pineapple, wicked witches, dinosaurs, and last but not least, sour rainbow bears.
Ooh, man, choices.
would you say is your favorite out of all of them?
It would probably be between the pineapple shaped ones, the blue sharks, or maybe the dinos, or maybe the cukes.
Yours are different than mine.
Yeah, because like, for instance, these ones, the tiny ones that I said tasted like wine gum, like those are tiny, so it's like you don't really have longevity with something like that.
Yeah.
The witches are like very hard, so it wouldn't like, I like them, but I wouldn't want one like right now. So that's kind of like where I'm directing my preference.
My preference in terms of like just what my favorite is, regardless of if we're gonna have it right now. The peaches.
Yep.
The elephants. And if I were to pick one more, maybe the wine ones or the shark ones.
Yeah, the wine ones are fantastic.
But these two for sure are like my absolute favorite. I think I just enjoy non-sugared ones, like sugar coating or sour ones. But these ones don't taste sour. These just taste like peaches.
Yeah,
which is nice.
definitely.
If we had a collective favorite, what would you?
Man. Cukes, maybe. It's so tricky though, because like they're so good.
Yeah, those ones are really. Oh, I like.
And each candy is like perfect for a different situation, or
yeah.
Like the great thing about sour candy that I like anyway is like, if you want something to suck on, but you want that burst of like flavor or just that like shock of like the sour crystals doing what they do, then it's like, oh man, that's perfect. If you don't want any of that, but you just want something nice and sweet that will just like dissolve as you suck on it, then yeah, maybe something like the wine ones is great, or the baby elephants. It really depends on what you got going on in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's brings an end to this awesome candy tasting. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for
thanks for having me.
Being here, and well, we can't get away from it. We live together.
Yeah. Not like I'd want to anyway.
Yeah.
When we got all this candy here. Oh,
yeah.
Man, this is the place to live.
Okay. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you later.
See ya.
Bye.